All right, what's up? So today is Easter Monday. Sunday? It's 2:30 in the morning, y'all. People don't mind. So anyway, I decided I'm gonna get on and pull some cards for the collective, right? Whoever this resonate for, whoever goes to. For some reason, I cannot rest like I want to. I feel like I'm picking up energies like people who is like got anxiety. That's like all in their head, can't get no rest. I feel like whoever I'm picking up, like they want to be somewhere. They don't know. They don't know how to get there in a way. I guess that's what Spirit's saying. Like they want to be somewhere, but they have to get there. It's like I don't know. I guess they scared of getting there. And don't know how to find a way. But as I'm talking to you, these mustard seeds right here, I keep catching my eye. So I found these mustard seeds. I've been having them for a while, but I found them, guys. And you know what they say? You just gotta have like that's how big your faith have to be. As long as you have this much faith, this much faith, that's all you need to move a mountain. So if that's all you need to move a mountain, that's all you need in life to get anywhere. As long as you have that much faith, you can make it. So whatever this person like is clouded about, I feel like they don't know how a person's gonna view them or see them as. Have faith. If you have faith, and understand that everything happened in divine timing and in the way the divine placed it to happen, then you won't really be stressing and worried because you're staying in now. Easy said than done. I know. Easy said than done. But I'm gonna pull some for the collective and see who this is that's like coming because something just fell over. Alright, angel spirit, guides. So we have a Three of Swords and the Death card. And I feel like the Three of Swords, shit, the Nine of fucking Swords. Alright, listen, this is like, I feel like a karmic situation. It could be anybody, any place, anything, something happened. But for some reason, even though I know this is like the bottom of the sword and this is the top, I feel like it was more than just one thing that this person had to let go of, right? But as you see a death happen, right? Long story short, a transformation had to happen, meaning I feel like somebody had to let go or is letting go of this stuff, of this things that's holding them big up the dead weight. And them letting this stuff go is causing the transformation to happen. And that transforming into a brighter being, evidently, if they letting go of things. The Nine of Swords is like someone is all in their head, right? As you see, I'm gonna show y'all this card again. But this person is sitting here all in their head, right? It's like they in, I'm gonna say their room, right? Because that's what I'm feeling like. They in their head and like they're contemplating. I feel like they're like in a way crying. I feel like they're like a child. They're like a child, doesn't it? They're in like in a childlike state right now. From I feel like depression. Um, I work with spirits and I say I feel like it's usually what comes to me and I'm just saying it like that. But this person's in their head, right? About their Queen of Cups. Now I feel like the Queen of Cups is the divine feminine, right? This person, Queen of Cups is usually a water sign, but I don't do signs because guess what? Everybody don't know their birth chart and you have more than one sign in your mix. So therefore, I don't want to confuse you. But what I do know that this divine masculine is in his head about his divine feminine and probably about whatever shit that he was doing in this third party thing right here that came to an end because he had to grow. I feel like it was divine. It was everything happened in divine timing. So basically, like God made this happen. God had to open his eyes in some way. And divine feminine, you was not allowed to be there when this stuff happened. I know y'all hear this message all the time, but you gotta understand, right? It's a lot of divine masculine, divine feminines, and they all grew and ascended at different times, right? So you might heard a message, and you might thought that was your message, but yeah, that was a different whole group of divine, a divine twin flames, or whatever you want to call it, divine couples. So this right here, divine couples, I'm saying work with the moon. This full moon, I really felt like put out a lot. It was really very intense. It put out like a lot of energy, and so I feel like with that right there, a lot of eyes been open, a lot of witness been happening, and just from this moon energy, like so a transformation happened. Something happened. Something ended. And this person sitting there, and I really feel like it ended because they knew they hurted their divine partner, and this person didn't deserve that pain. This person didn't do nothing to really deserve what they got, yet they were given that, right? And so he's sitting there in his head, up there, all upset, crying, moping, he all in the corner and stuff. Over this divine feminine who's actually sitting here drinking, right? I'm drinking from a paper cup, but yo, it's some peach wine in here. I'm drinking. I sip on it for you too. It's some pink wine and now I'm drinking peach wine. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there chilling. You sit there, you chill, balancing out five of cups is a balance, right? Some kind of, to me, it's like the sun is right here, right? And the sun is coming out over the horizon. But like some of these cups are empty, some of them are full. It depends on how you look at it because it's always your perception of things on what it really means, right? So this is like saying that it had to be some balance. Some things had to be let go of, some things was held on to, but it had to be some balance there. And I feel like the divine feminines, they have been growing in their balance. And like a lot of them, they were in their balance before and then they went through situations that caused chaos that happened. And they didn't know how to work with their chaos too much. So they had to learn how to work with their chaos and balance the chaos and live with the chaos, right? To get everything right. So when everything got balanced off, they were in a better, you know what I mean, situation to handle the stuff that was going to come to them. Like, for real, divine feminine, there's a lot of stuff that you've been through already in your past, right? Is what your divine masculine's going through right now. But everybody handle it different, right? And women, we are strong, and that's how we're built. We are the foundation. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Queens, we are the foundation, okay? We lead, the man will follow. I'm just saying, a little advice right there. You lead, he'll follow. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, a lot of divine feminine, y'all been in a situation before that y'all was in a chill spot, whatever, and then some chaos happened, but y'all thought y'all had everything balanced, right? And then the divine was like, you thought you had everything balanced, and then he threw a little mix in that joint, right? Then when he threw that, spit in that mix, it kind of fucked your head up. But then you got back on balance. So the divine masculine is basically like mirroring you and going through almost the same thing that you've been through in a way, but his own little way. And like he and me have done other things that you didn't do because everybody's not the same. We're not gonna do all the same things, but it's about, you know what I mean, around the same patterns of stuff, of people, places, situation, and things like that. I'm gonna pull one more card, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like someone divine feminines, I feel like your money situations will be balanced out. I feel like your financial situations will be balanced out. I feel like your material life and your material abundance will be balanced out because money, what do you need money for? To get things done. So basically, a lot of things gonna come to you without even had to have them coins. But I feel like a lot of y'all are gonna still have them coins to do what you gotta do also. So you make sure when you also get certain coins that you invest and you invest in what you need to get done. Because it's a lot of divine feminines who's very creative and has wondrous, like, you know what I mean, skills. And I'm sitting here talking about skills and stuff. I'm gonna show y'all my creation. A little something I've been doing tonight. Um, that's like a part of growing also. Divine feminines. I'm so up right now. But when you start working on yourself, the divine masculine, he works on himself. The more that you send him love, he feels the love. He feels, oh, they on my altar. I do bless my stuff. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm like things like this. But I have bracelets actually I make also. So, this is good for EMF. This is fluorite, wrapped up in copper. So, yeah, I do jewelry and stuff also, guys, just so you see. Um, but anyway, divine feminines, y'all just go ahead and work in your balance. Let the masculines come to you. When they come to you, don't settle. You don't settle for less. And when I say don't settle, I'm not saying don't take them back. What I mean is if his vibration levels are still low and it's not vibing with yours, you need to not accept that. You need to pull back from that. Because guess what? You deserve better than that. And you didn't work as hard as you have worked to better yourself, to bring yourself down. So don't carry nobody that has low vibrating energy, on what you have to cut all that deal with off. So as long as Divine Masculine come in and he changed and he came correct, noticing the queen that you are, the queen that he lost, that he really don't want to lose again because he know how that feel. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what it is. Don't, how can I put this to divine feminines? You can do what you want to do, but my advice is don't leave the past in the past. Don't carry on the burdens of what happened. Just leave what happened in the past. You learn from it, you grew from it. Y'all move forward in a positive light. Don't be on some old, well, this and the third of it. If y'all talked about it and y'all say you're gonna leave it alone, leave it right there. Don't keep dragging the shit along, because when you drag the shit along, all you're doing is pulling a gap between y'all that, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you, so don't do it to that person. Don't make them a punching bag. You don't want to be a punching bag, I'm just saying. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I hope Spirit let me go to bed soon because it's 2:30, 2:42 now. All right, guys, I love you, and I'm going to holler at y'all another time.